Andy's Fishing and Wild Cook.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Hey there, Andy from Andy's Fishing here. I'm out on a beautiful day. The sun's shining, it's twinkling, there's not too many clouds in the sky. It's the end of barra season and it's Thursday, and hopefully I can get this up by Saturday morning, which gives you about a day and a half. Well, if you watch this early, you got Saturday and Sunday to go out and catch a barra before the season closes. I'm going to challenge myself in a number of ways. I've got tackle club box, I want to get a feed of prawns, I want to catch a barra, and I've got some other lures as well from Samson. So yeah, we'll see how we go today. It's going to be a nice day. The tides are very, very small. Saturday, Sunday, it's actually going to be better fishing. So yeah, good luck, guys. So I found a rocky outcrop, and before I start fishing, I'll show you the lures. These are the Samson lures. They're actually, I'm pretty sure they're airbrushed with a really cool, like a reflective foil in them. So I'll probably put that one on first. They're actually not designed for barramundi. They're a long casting lure, indestructible, but I like the look of these, so I'm gonna try and catch a barra on that. And then as I go through the day, I'll show you what's in the tackle club box. The water is actually amazingly clear, and I can see a sea snake right there. You guys probably won't pick it up. It's just a little white line. That is wild. You see them breathing all the time in the creeks and rivers and that, but you don't ever see them swimming. And he's just out of sight now, but that is cool. So yeah, realistic lures are probably going to work better today. And I've got just a thing there. This is cool. The water is very, very clear, so it could be challenging. And the tides are very small, so there's not a lot of run, and the fish generally don't feel an urgency to feed when it's like that. So I thought I'd show you the tweak bait a bit better. It's black and gold, which is, yeah, ideal barra colours, although being so clear. Oh, what's that? I'm actually, just driving around the shallows here. I see a bunch of stingrays, little trevally and brim so far, but what I'm trying to do is spot some barramundi. It's that calm and that clear, I should be able to sight cast them. I'm running 60 pound leader, and it's on the Airdex Daiwa combo with let's see, I think that's 30 pound braid. Something there, right there. Oh, it's a baby shovel nose shark or shovel nose ray. Look at that, he's right up on the surface. That's cool. Wow. The first spot I was going to, it's too shallow. I wanted to go like another 150 meters that way, but as you can see, it's really shallow. We're actually touching bottom here, so tide's dropping, and I got to get out of here. Let's we'll find another spot. Bugger. I was looking forward to fishing the rocks over here. Here we've got a turtle. He's only a little guy, about 1.5 feet long, but you can see today, like I can see everything really clearly, which you'd think would make it really interesting, and well, it makes it interesting and easy to fish, but it actually makes it harder to fish. When it's really calm and still and clear, it can be a lot harder to fish. So you go out thinking it's the perfect day, and it's actually a lot harder to catch. Here's another shovel nose ray with a little, looks like a little trevally on it. I'm not getting very close to them because it is so clear. I saw some ripples, like little bait fish, possibly big fish out here, so we'll go and investigate that. It's all pretty flat and smooth. There's another stingray just there. And I'm having breakfast. I was up before dawn, but I thought I'd just get going to get the the early morning. And yeah, just haven't had time to have breakfast, so I'm having breakfast whilst I'm scouting. Looks like those ripples have moved on. Here we've got a bit of a backwater, and looks like a bit of a channel coming out. Let's see if there's something sitting in that channel. Oh, very shallow in there. Tell you what, you can work this tweak really slowly. Look at that. Each twitch only brings it forward like 2 or 3 inches. Oh, I like these for barra fishing. I guess that's why they're called tweaks. I can tweak it. Not to be confused with twerking. That's a different thing altogether. I see a barramundi swimming in the shallows there. We'll get it in front of him. Oh, and he's spooked. I think the water's too clear and too calm. He just, like as soon as that lure hit the water, he was out of here. Just spotted a mud crab. Let's see if we can hook him. They often grab lures as they're going past. And he is scared. He didn't want any part of that lure. Let's try again. Got him, yes. We have the mud crab. Oh no, we lost it. Is it a mud crab or is it a blue swimmer? Oh no, yep, it is a little, looks like a female. Let's not bother her. That was cool. We hooked it. Yep. Oh, that was a barramundi. Oh, I have to remember where he was. It's pretty easy to remember where he was. It's a big splash there. Got a hit. Woohoo! All right, let's see if there's another one. He was not a bad size either. Mid 50s, maybe high 50s. Oh, had a look, and got him, yes. Oh, I saw him, look at that. What have we got, little barramundi maybe, or jack? Maybe mangrove jack? Let's have a look. Oh, I saw him looking at it, and there was a swirl as well. Target species on the Samson tweak bait. I'll let you go, little buddy. Yeah, he's probably close to 50. There we go. Yeah, he's actually a nice fish. Very nice fish. We'll get the take on him, but I'm going to say he's undersized. Okay, let's have a look at him. He's actually a skinny fish, so he could be a bit longer than what he looks. Oh, he's 1.3 centimeters under legal, so he's 56.7. Hey, beautiful fish. And we've seen, what have we seen now? We've seen 3 of the target species, and we've caught one. That is so cool. Hey, there you go, buddy. I'll get one of your big brothers. Hey, there you go. Cool. That's the lure there, and I guarantee it's that reflective, and then the action of this lure as well. It is really erratic, like it rolls around and twitches from side to side, hence the name. Yeah, twitch. Twitch or tweak? Tweak bait, I think they are, yeah. Really nice eye on it too. Cool. We'll get another one. I wish I could remember where I got him from. I don't have instant replay in my mind, so I can't remember. But let's go down here. Yeah, I got no idea where that fish was. As soon as I get a hit or a fish is on, I think I lose memory of the first, well, you know, the previous 10-15 seconds. It's quite bizarre. Actually, I think, yeah, he came over that. Oh, and we're stuck. Came over this little ridge. That's where I saw him. Let's go back here and see if we can get the same spot. So yeah, he would have come over this ridge that's halfway between me and the lure now, right here. And I'm hoping he's got a bigger friend. They only need to be like 1 and a bit centimeters bigger, and we can take it home. Yeah, this lure really twitches around, or tweaks. Left, right, left, right. Very cool. Yeah, I was surprised how small that fish looked when I had it on the line, because I would have called him for like, yeah, like low 50s, but turns out he was just under legal. Yeah. Oh. That thing just hit it so fast. I don't think this is a barra. Oh, it is too. He just nailed it and swam straight under the boat. Wow. And that was, yeah, slightly different spot from the last one. Oh, tell you what, I like it when the fish are firing. He kind of sideswiped that one. He was too keen to get it. And he actually feels a little heavier. Let's check this one out. He does feel a little heavier. Let's see. He is 0. He's right on the mark there, like maybe 2 mil under. Can you see that? That's about 2 mil. So we'll let this guy go as well. How cool is that? I love it when a plan comes together. So guys, if you're watching this, watch to the end, get really excited, and then just head out fishing. You've got Saturday and Sunday to catch one of these guys, and then you can't target them, can't eat them, can't do anything. Oh, beautiful, hey? Lovely fish. Ooh. All we have to do is get one that's just a tiny bit bigger, hey? Yep, he's good to go. We need like 3 mil longer. I'm gonna keep hitting the spool or something there. It could have been a turtle. Hopefully not a croc. Anyway, wash my hands and get away from the water. Yeah, it's sort of an undulating bottom here with lots of like cliffs and hidey holes. So you never know where you're gonna get them. Just hitting what channels I can see. And yeah, a bit hard to see with this. It's very glary at the moment. So this is the same lures, Samson lures, 37 gram. This is a slow sink tweak bait. So yeah, really working quite well. I'm gonna keep fishing that a bit longer and then we'll get into the tackle club. Just check that leader. No, none of them have had it right in their mouth. They've all just been really fast, aggressive outside hits. Let's see if we can get a couple more. Yeah, that one I didn't even feel. He must have hit it and just swam straight to the boat. Oh, there's a bit of a snag in there. So yeah, it was very, very odd. And the reason I can keep fishing in the same spot like this is because the tide's actually dropping. There's actually more and more mud coming out of the water. And what that means is the fish that are in there are slowly moving out here. Yep. Oh, that was a nice hit. And he missed it. Well, no, I missed the strike. You got to strike so fast for these things. Everyone thinks I strike too fast, but I guarantee they don't fish for barramundi a lot. Like by the time I lifted the rod, he'd already had it out of his mouth. I fished all along here, so we'll go back to the start where we got most of our fish. And we'll put the drone up so you can see what I'm doing and what it looks like. So we're just casting in between these mud banks here. And seeing what's sitting between them, because the mud banks are offering fish like pretty good shelter, and that's what they need. A place for food and a place for shelter. You can see how I've got my boat positioned. I'm pretty close, but not on top of where I think the fish are going to be. And just twitching it really nice and slow right in the shallows. Just hoping there's a fish looking up, because a lot of fish do strike upwards. Very few fish strike downwards, but they do. I'm just wondering if we maybe should go to a new spot. I just wanted to show you this with the drone, how I'm fishing it. But I think we might, yeah, go up another little system and grab out the tackle club box and challenge myself to catch a fish on each one of those lures. The first challenge is been completed. I've caught a fish on the Samson tweak bait, actually a barramundi. That was the goal, to catch a barramundi on the tweak bait. And yeah, I'm quite happy with that. So normally I try and do 2 and 3 day trips, but I've got this big project that I'm trying to get working both for you guys and for me, and I've been doing about 30 to 40 hours a week just on this project. I'm hoping to get it up by Christmas, and it's something I've been thinking about for years now. And yeah, I started probably 2 years ago, and mosquito webs, and probably seriously about the last 4 or 5 months or so. So yeah, fingers crossed I can get it out before Christmas, so keep an eye out on that. But yeah, I reckon next week we'll go overnight again. I'm going to do this a little differently today. We're going to take out one lure. That's the $70 you pay for it, and you get $103 worth of value. So the first lure is a Reddick jerkbait DS80. Nice big bib, so a deep diving lure, and nice natural looking colour. Actually looks a lot like a prawn.
Yeah, that looks like a prawn, and it's got a little silver strip like a bait fish. I reckon that'll work quite well. We'll whack that on and we'll start trying to catch a fish on every lure in the tackle club box. That's challenge number 2 for the day. Tell lures deep diving because it's got a big bib and the toe point's like in the middle of the bib. That makes it go down. And this is actually a perfect spot for this lure because it's about 1.5 meters, 2 meters deep. Get the rod, point the rod down and just fish it right through this little canal here. I actually saw a bust up there, but we won't go there straight away. We'll just fish this edge, cover all our bases. You don't want to rush into somewhere where you've seen and skip, you know, 30 meters of really good country. Oh, just had a look at there. Could have been a queen fish, that one. There's a barramundi right here in the shallows. It's in front of him. Nope, he refused it. Oh, that's the second sight cast barra and he just refused it, and I think that's what was busting up along here. It's frustrating. Oh, there you go. That's a bust up there. We'll just keep working along here because if I had skipped this part, I would have missed that fish. I wouldn't have even seen him. But yeah, when the water's this clear, the fish can be a little bit hard to tempt and they're very, very spooky. Perfect on the bank. And whoops, oh, there you go, there's a fish. Not the one I was after. There's 2 there, I just saw them both on the surface. Yep. Oh, is he on? Is he still on? Yes, he's still on. Oh, another barramundi. Oh. Oh, that's cool. I actually fished all at the front here. Didn't get him until I went right up in here. We'll get this guy in. Oh, come here, come here, come here. And I kind of expected that. This is quite a small lure. And I'll tell you what, every fish today has been very skinny. Let's have a look at this guy, see how big he is. The blue is the 0. And he is 61. We're going to take you home, buddy. I think just because he's so skinny, he looks, yeah, undersized. Cool. Hey, we've got fish for dinner, I'd say. It's going to be too late for lunch. Could be. Well, we'll see how we go. Look at the purple and blue reflections on him. And they've always got this orange tongue. Very strange. All right, we're going to take you home. Woohoo! That's yeah, one challenge, a legal barra just before closing. So I hope this yeah, motivates you guys to go out and get some. I don't care what fish it is, I always bleed them because it makes the meat really nice and white. And he came from right in there, so we'll change to another lure and yeah, see how many more we've got before we catch a fish on every lure in that tackle club box.
How cool is that? I'm on my way for the next challenge. So yeah, let's see if we can get a fish on every lure in that tackle club box. It's getting quite warm, but yeah, that's what the barras like. They like it to heat up. Look how still it is. Oh, it's lovely being out here again. And yeah, hopefully next episode will be an overnighter again. Ooh. I think there's a good snag over there.
Okay, let's see what the next lure we're going to use is. We might go, oh, look at that. A massive chase bait prawn. Nice colours on it, red and kind of goldy looking. Always tie them on with a loop knot. And this one will be perfect snag fishing. There's a bunch of snags here and I know there's some big cod and big barramundi right amongst the snags. So hopefully with a bigger lure, we'll get bigger fish. Been yeah, blown away before, so let's hope we can get there. I think we should. See, I can actually see fish sitting in the top of that tree. And there's fish behind me as well. It's all going off here. Look, whenever a snag looks really black, it's usually some fish. Let's see if we can get right in there and see them. I reckon that is, yeah. Yep, that's a fish there. Right in the middle of the screen. Yep, you can see his forked tail. That's probably a black brim, pikey brim, and I think there might be a couple of others down deeper. And quite often the fish just aren't where you expect them. Like I expect them right in the end there where that tree, the canopy is sitting out. Oh, that was a barramundi on the prawn. Oh, I didn't strike at all then, and he was in and out in like less than a second. That's what they do. Wow. Let's see if there's any others, and that was right next to the boat. Nice lay down tree. Yep. Oh, I looked away and I got hit. Get it right in there. Yep, got him. Yes, we've got, oh, flathead. Woohoo! Let's get him in before he drops off. There we go. It's been a little bit slow catching fish, but there we have, nice little flathead on the prawn. Off you go, buddy. Oh, that was actually a little tougher on that prawn than I thought. Possibly because it's got this big lump of lead here, and it actually doesn't look like a prawn. It looks more like a big fish from the side. Anyway, it worked. They are realistic looking, but yeah, that big lead weight, not so sure about it. Let's have a look what's left. We got some 50-pound fluorocarbon leader, that's good. Sticker and a lazy mullet. Ooh, I reckon we'll give that a run. They have, let's see, oh, this is a fancy lure. They've got different weights to fish in different conditions. Let's have a look at him. Oh, that's one nice looking lure. What is he, a 150? That'll go well in something like here. Let's get it on. And look, it even comes with a little screwdriver. Well, I guess that's what you want, because you've got all these weights and you want to, yeah, screw them in and out whilst you're on the boat. So cool. Tell you what, looks pretty realistic. I've already had a couple of casts in here with other rod, but we'll give this one a shot. Could be a little tough in here with the lazy mullet, because we do have a lot of snags. Oh, that we can get caught on. Got away with that one. Yeah, we've got to be really careful with this lure. It's got a nice swimming action. Yep, just like a lazy mullet. But I'm just going to have to cast where I think the fish are and hope I don't get too stuck. Yep, got him. Oh, that's a good fish. Feels a little coddish. Oh, right in the shallow. It could even be a flat. Oh no, it is a cod. Woohoo! Hopefully we get this guy in. And he was sitting right there, right at the base of those roots, real shallow. Oh, powerful, powerful fish. Oh, and he's got that right in his gob. Let's get him in. Come on, black spot. Oh no, I dropped him. I had my hand on the leader and I dropped him. All right, I'll try a bit more. The lazy mullet works. And that was such a nice fish. He would have been legal too. He was probably close to 50 centimeters, that one. That was a big cod. Yep, got him. That's a barramundi. Oh, stay on this time, dude. All right, we're going to get the net for this one. I want to complete this challenge. The hook's in pretty good, but... Oh, he spat it. He spat it. No. Oh, too slow on the net. Oh, That's the problem with big heavy lures. Fish can like, yeah, throw them. There's quite a lot of weight in that. Oh, so close. So that's now a barra and a cod that I've dropped on that lure, and it's the one with the biggest and most hooks. Oh, why do I challenge myself like this? I guess I enjoy the challenge, the difficulty of it. We'll fish here a bit more. Tide is coming up. Not sure if I need to find another spot, but yeah, it is a nice day. Check it out. Look at this blue sky. Nothing but blue sky. Woo. Oh, one thing I meant to mention, about 150 meters back that way, about a 6-foot crocodile launched itself off the bank. It's the first time I've seen a small crocodile in this river. I've seen big ones, but no little ones. So yeah, they're definitely moving around. Oh, hello, look at this. Got a whole bunch of black brim sitting on this bunch of roots. Let's see if there's something big underneath them. Oh, the black brim are having a go. They're not going to eat it. No. See the black brim in the roots there again. But no big fish. Where is the big fish? It's been about an hour since I've had a hit, and I'm starting to wonder if I can complete this challenge. And I'm casting at pretty much anything I see, even if it doesn't look like a good spot. I'm just so desperate, just whacking the lure in anywhere it can go. So I'm not giving up just yet. I went into water that was probably, I don't know, 30, 40 centimeters deep, and I just couldn't go any further up there. So I think we'll go to the next creek and yeah, see if we can do any better in there. I've only got to land a fish. I mean, I had the barra. Well, the barra wasn't at the boat. The cod, I had him on the leader and I was about to lift him up. The barra, well, he jumped himself off. But I'm determined to try and get a fish on every lure. That's the challenge. Well, that's the next challenge. So yeah, it is nice being out here, but it can get a bit frustrating. But that's fishing. If I was chasing brim, I would have had the best day ever. I haven't caught any, but I've seen, I'd say between 300 and 400. A lot of snags that don't usually have any brim in them have 20 and 50 brim in them. It's just incredible. Yeah, and big ones too, like up to 40 centimeters. They must be breeding or something. I reckon they're getting ready for when the rains come in, well, end of this month, next month, the month after. You never know. It could be February before we get rain, but I think they're getting ready to spawn. Yep, got him. Oh, and a flathead. Oh, dropped him. Oh, there he is. He's sitting there. These lures are so good at dropping fish. It's definitely because these lures are so heavy. The fish can just shake them out. Yep, got a flathead, and I can just see a barra there. Oh, and I dropped a flathead. Oh, there was a barra tailing just here. Oh man. Oh, I was just about to pull that lure out of the water and go for this barramundi, and the flathead grabbed it and dropped it. There's nothing wrong with the hooks, it's just, yeah, I don't know, that lure is just really good at dropping fish. How crazy is that? I haven't seen a fish for probably an hour and a half. I hook a flathead, and right at that second I see a tailing barramundi. Tailing barramundi is a fish that head down and his tail is doing this on the surface. It's almost like they're waving at you. And yeah, obviously the boat, the fish, everything scared it, and then the flathead dropped off. I'll try a little bit longer to get this fish on this lure, but yeah, I'm starting to run out of motivation here. I wish he'd come back, but there's no chance. Before we leave here, I've pushed up 3 creeks as far as I can go, and I just wanted to send the drone up to let you guys see how far up I fish. Let's see. It's a little bit windy up there, but it should be okay. All right. Now it looks kind of wide where I am here, but you'll notice I can just turn the boat around here. If I go, well, yeah, it's a bit hard to describe, but you'll see none of these creeks are real big in here. It's yeah, it's a wild place, and it looks like that one on the right hand side, that's where I came from. Let's see if we can spin it around a bit and get a bit better idea of where we've been. Yeah, so we've zigzagged all the way up this little one here. And it's just a big mess of mangroves in here. Yeah, that's where I'm at. Let's see if the drone will come back down. There's quite a few sandflies in here, and the sun's it's dipping behind the mountains. So yeah, it's definitely time to get out of here. Let's see where this drone's at. There we go, we got it. Woohoo! I hope you liked me sending the drone up. It's yeah, it's amazing where I can poke the boat into and fish sometimes. Had a pretty good day. I'm gonna head back to the bush kitchen and cook that fish up. Yeah, I'm gonna say I completed the first challenge, which was catching a fish, Barramundi, on the Samson lure. Then catching a legal barra, I completed that one as well. And well, I mean, I don't know how many fish I dropped, I lost count. I'll put the score here somewhere. But I didn't actually boat a fish on that other lure, so from the yeah, tackle club. So I'm gonna say the tackle club challenge was kind of failed today. Yeah, still plenty of fish. Had a great time, and yeah, I'll see you back in the bush kitchen. Hey guys, welcome to the bush kitchen. We're gonna make tempura barramundi bites with the twist. First thing I'm going to get is a lemon and cut it into little segments. This is one of my homegrown lemons, so it looks a little bit odd, but it should have plenty of flavour. Here's our beautiful barramundi. Now, I don't buy fish from a fish shop, but I can give you some pointers. If fish is fresh, the eyes are clear. So they shouldn't be discoloured or cloudy or white, and it shouldn't smell really fishy. It'll smell a bit like a fresh fish, but that's not the fishy smell most people associate with fish. And also it shouldn't look really dry. If it looks really dry, it's been there a while. I've already started editing the video, and I realised that the second barramundi I caught was actually a legal fish. I don't know what brain fart I had going on, but it was 2mm under 60 centimetres, and legal size in Queensland is 58, so I really messed up there, but luckily I got this one as well. So we're just going to take the fillets off. I always like to start at the tail. It's just something I've always done. If you're new to filleting, you probably don't want to do it this way, because you get a much higher chance of stabbing yourself or cutting yourself. And you also shouldn't cut towards yourself like I'm doing at the moment. But I've filleted quite a few fish in my time, and I'm very comfortable with a sharp knife. Here's a fun fact. We'll just grab one of these scales here. Generally, a fish's biggest scales are right where the pectoral fin is there. And there's two ways to tell a fish's age. One is the rings on the scales. So each season they grow it faster in summer and slower in winter, and it's the same as growth rings on a tree or in a tree. You can see them on this. Now this fish is probably about 5 years old. The other place is they've got an ear bone, and it has the same growth rings as well, but that's much harder to get to. It's actually, where is it? It's in here somewhere. So just some fun facts. I like to give you guys tips and tricks. And a lot of people actually take the scales as a bit of a trophy. The bigger the scale, the bigger the fish, generally. And you'll notice on this fish here, we've got a bit of fat at the top. We'll trim that off. And a little bit here. If fish tastes at all muddy, it's usually the fat. And yeah, we'll just get rid of those little bits there. We're coming out of winter, and that's when, yeah, fish have a little bit of fat on them. I've shown you guys how I fillet and skin fish a lot. But for those of you that are new, I'll put a video number here that shows a mackerel being filleted. It's really quite simple, and you shouldn't be scared of it. We've actually got really nice afternoon light. I'm definitely going to finish before it's dark. We'll cut this fish into big long strips first. There's a few flies around. Once we do the strips, then we'll cut it into little pieces, 2 or 3 times as long as they are fat. And that's the fish preparation done. Actually, you see that's like a inch by 2 inch cube. What we'll do is we'll cut them in half like so. So it's only about 1 centimetre or half an inch. So then in a bowl, I've got corn flour and plain flour, 1/2 cup of corn flour and 1/3 of a cup of just plain flour. Make a little well in that, cold water straight out of the fridge. And we'll just mix that up a little bit at a time. Just in that little well there. I've mixed that up to a really sort of wet pancake mixture. And the twist that I mentioned before is we're going to stick in some burrito seasoning. That should give it a nice colour and flavour. Now let's see, I'm going to put in about 2 tablespoon and a half and see what that looks like. Should have just the slightest bit of colour. We're going to fry that up in some peanut oil. I'm going to use a barbecue skewer, grab a piece of fish and just dip it in the batter and get as much batter off as I can. There we go, and that should be hot enough. There we go, and we'll just repeat that with a bunch of other pieces. Look how good they look. Whoa, yummy. Last batch going in and then I can eat. Looks pretty darn nice. Got to have some salt on there. Just a liberal sprinkling all over the fish. And a little bit of tomato sauce. Just on the side. There we go. Squeeze of lemon. Put it on a couple of pieces. I don't want them to get too soggy. Let's try this. Tempura with a twist, Barramundi. Can you hear that crunch in the tempura? I could have definitely put more burrito seasoning in there. I can barely taste it. The fish is really fresh. Nice tang on that lemon.
I think you can do with a little bit more salt. There we go. I don't usually have lots of salt, but yeah, this seems to warrant it a little bit. Let's try a bit of tomato sauce on there. Yeah, salt, tomato sauce, lemon, beautiful fish, little crunch from the tempura. That is some good fish. So this is just one fillet from that barramundi. I think I'll have the same tomorrow for lunch, maybe. I'll try it with a little bit more burrito mix, and I'll leave a little comment at the end here where I do my 6-star rating now. 5 stars wasn't enough for some of the meals I was cooking, so this is very simple, but yeah, really nice. Barramundi's got this barramundi's got a fairly firm texture to it. Oh, better turn these. So guys, I really hope you get inspired by this video, and as I said, if you're living in Queensland, you've got the rest of today and Sunday, and then you can't catch barramundi anymore until 1st of February, I think. Pretty sure that's right. And hopefully that gives them enough time to spawn and make lots of little barramundi. Anyway, I'll catch you guys next time. If you're still here, I've picked out a special video just for you. Check it out.